Fibrosis, or CF, is a rare genetic disease that currently affects about 40,000 people in the U.S. May is CF Awareness Month, and we're joined now by Casey White, the board chair for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and the first person with the disease to lead the organization. So thank you so much for joining us. First, though, what exactly is cystic fibrosis and how does it impact day-to-day life?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. It's always a good day when I get to tell the CF story and talk about the CF Foundation, an organization that means so much to me. CF is a rare genetic progressive disease that affects the lungs and the pancreas and other organs. About 40,000 people in the US live with CF, and it impacts all races and ethnicities. As of today, there's no cure for CF, but we have made incredible progress in extending the lives of people who live with the disease. And CF is a complex disease. It really affects each person differently. For some people, managing their CF is really a full-time job. Treatments for CF include breathing treatments through a nebulizer, airway clearance, countless pills each day. And when the infections in our lungs are particularly bad, we may need to be hospitalized for IV antibiotics. For others, because of advances in research, they're able to manage the disease, but also work and have families. But our goal is to cure this disease so that everyone can live long, fulfilling lives.
So tell us a little bit about your journey and how it feels to reach new milestones that you may not have expected.
Yeah, when I was diagnosed with CF in the early 80s, the life expectancy was about 15 years old.
Really?
And yeah, it was a very different time. And, my grandfather had this motto of thou shalt go for it. And that is sort of how we managed my disease. We got involved in fundraising right away because we believed in the mission of the CF Foundation. And I started speaking at events when I was 9 years old and have continued to stay involved. It hasn't been easy. There's been multiple hospitalizations and IV antibiotics and surgeries and clinical trials and daily treatments. But because of advances in research, I just celebrated my 45th birthday, so I officially tripled my life expectancy. I'm a wife and a mom and a high school lacrosse coach, and being part of the CF Foundation as the board chair really just feels like a dream come true. I didn't even know I could dream, and I'm so incredibly grateful to be able to give back to an organization that really has changed my life.
Oh, that's so wonderful to hear, and happy belated birthday. But let's talk about the foundation. So what is the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation doing to help progress care and treatment for the disease?
Yeah, I think what I appreciate most about the CF Foundation is their holistic approach to supporting people with CF. We're currently investing in the best cutting edge science, particularly in the genetic technology space, which we believe is a science that will lead a cure for all people with CF. We also fund care centers across the country to ensure that people with CF have access to high quality specialized care. And we also know that a support system is so important to living with cystic fibrosis. So we have chapters across our country, about nearly 70 chapters and all across the country that hold events where people with CF and their families can connect. And we also hold virtual events nationally so that people with CF can connect no matter where they live.
Well, that's wonderful. So where can we go for more information on everything?
Yeah, so there's never been a better time to get involved with the CF Foundation. I know I am alive today because of the generosity of so many people, of their time and their resources. And I truly believe that we can find a cure in my lifetime, but we need your help. And the best way to do that is to connect with your local chapter. And if you go to cff.org/CFmonth, you can learn about your local chapter and the many events that they put on throughout the year. And we would absolutely love for you to join our team.
Well, thank you so much for telling us about it today and telling us a little bit about your story. And again, I'm glad to see you doing well.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Of course. And everyone at home, if you'd like to see this interview again, you can head to First Coast News Plus.